Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Sean here at day 4. Today we're going to be just hitting, I'm going to be working on some ground strokes. We don't have a ball machine yet, and I'm going to try to take it easy a little bit because I did something on my knee when I was out here the other day. When I was playing, I was serving, my knee felt a little funny, so I went to the hospital yesterday. They said it was alright. I took off yesterday and I took off for 2 days. Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday. So I'm gonna come out here, practice some ground strokes, practice on hitting the ball, and see what we can do. Yeah, drop shot. Still sitting up. Sits up. Sits up. You'll be killed hitting that drop shot. Someone takes your head off. Right down the line. That's a good one. Down the line. Cross court. Just missed the line by that much. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, I hit with a, it's kind of weird, but I hit with a semi-western grip and an eastern grip. Like, I'll just subconsciously, whatever, change it around while I'm playing to hit different shots. Because what I was telling you earlier, when I played in the late 80s and up to the late 90s, I played on clay court, and a lot of players, which I suggest when you learn how to play tennis, to use the eastern grip. And the way to explain this correctly is you look at the butt of the racket and you number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 bevels. Now, the one here, the second bevel, with your knuckle on that bevel, like that, that is the eastern grip, continental, whatever. It's number 3 is the eastern grip, but the number 2 one is a continental, okay? And that's where people are telling you to serve with that grip and to do all the things that you do in serving with that grip, because you can get spin on it, your racket's tilted, you're not hammering like that, okay? Now when you turn your knuckle over to that part, see, 1, 2, 3, the third one will be eastern, and right underneath that, the 4 is called a semi-grip, semi-western, and then the 5th grip is a western grip, which I do not suggest people learn how to hit that. There's very few people on the tour that were successful. Aaron Krickstein is a prime example. Go look up Aaron Krickstein on YouTube. Watch how he played. He was one of my favorite players growing up. Him and Andre Agassi, and of course Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe. McEnroe was one of them guys that did change his grip. I've noticed when he's at the volley, he's just natural. He's one of the greatest serving volleyers history of the game. His touch is amazing, and you know, you want to learn from people, but watch how they hold their feet. Now, I'm not generating a lot of pace with my arm. If you can see, I'm using my legs. You want to use your hips to turn into it. Practice like that, turning. Keep your hand straight, turning, and find out what grip you're going to use. If you're comfortable using the eastern grip, which I think you should learn how to play tennis with that grip first, and it's a lot of advantages and disadvantages. Hitting flat is one of them, and it's pretty decent for volleying and things like that. And in my grip, which is natural for me, you see how my hand is there, and if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on the 4th one, which is semi-western. A lot of the pros use that. I ain't seen it for that, but that's just how I play. And then when I'm on clay, I do adjust because of the ball being, you know, jumping off the court and stuff. So that's how you do that to find out what grip you have. And if you watch, I think they may have some videos on YouTube on the grips to see which ones are better. I'm just telling you how I grew up playing. And this thing's a 110. I grew up playing with 90. So this is way bigger racket than I'm even used to playing with, because it's just a huge surface to hit the ball. And then with the 90, you can concentrate more. And I think the sweet spot's better on the racket. So, and to practice, to do the spins, just hit the ball on the side like that. Practice spinning it like that. You'll develop muscle memory, and you'll learn how to spin the ball. You hit on top, you see kick serve, hit on side, slice, and it's just one turn of your wrist, and that way you don't tip. And if you take your racket like this, you put it upside, put your hand upside down, bounce it, you'll strengthen your forearm. Now if you're hitting the ball one-handed, that Eastern grip is a big, you know, you'll turn it all the way over to this side and hit it as you're hitting the two-hander. But remember, you want to lean backwards and push forward, use your legs. See, watch. That's my hitting off the back foot. That's an arm. That's just pushing the arm. Watch the difference when you use your legs. You bounce the ball. Even though that didn't go in, and I hit it off the frame, let's try another one. Eastern grip, you bring it back. What I do is I bring it back with both my hands, and that way, when I'm holding the bracket like that, I'm actually making myself lean on my back foot. And then when you drop it, you push off the racket like that. I do not hit a one-handed. Normally when I play, I use two hands on the backhand. But when I train on the ball machine, I practice my two-handed backhand by hitting with my left hand and hitting one-handers. I haven't played in 30 years, folks. Looks like riding a bike. Push the ball. You see a difference? Some people bring the racket all the way back, and you want to keep your eyes on what you're hitting. You want to keep your eyes on what you're hitting. In every sport that way. Oh no. Oh no. Big storm coming, folks. Ball goes in. I'm going to get my fat ass at the net, and ball come back. You just hit a little drop shot. They're going to run up, and when you're at the net, they only have a few options. You can either hit it there or there. If they pop a lob up, you can drop back, track it, hit it overhead in the other court, other side of the court. Almost hit the ball that I hit. That's funny. Notice with the continental grip, see how loose? And to practice, real quick, what I tell you, if you want to get your hands loose and relax, put your fingers on the end of the racket like that and swing. See how loose? That's what you want to be. No matter what the point is, if you're serving for 40-30 or 30, 40, you're down, you have to relax. You have to be calm. Pros even choke. It's called choking. Don't think about what is going on. Think about what's happening at the moment. What the hell going on out here on freaking football day? It's tennis today, Coach Script. That's deep, and it's right in the middle. And I play those shots when I play in tournaments. I hit the ball in the middle so I can sort out where the person's weakness is at. Hasting the line on that one. No matter how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. That's off your back foot. You see what I mean? You want to hit 4 off of it. Boom. Since my shoulder's replaced, I'm having a real problem tossing that ball consistently. Well, we better get going here. It's got a little short today, folks. But the good thing about Florida is it will rain for a few hours, and by 5 o'clock, I'll be able to come out here and the course will be dry as it gets. So I appreciate everybody watching. We're gonna get in shape. I'm 51 years old. I've had major surgeries, 2 hip replacements, shoulder replacement. My neck and back is hurt. I get rid of this belly, and I got it for medicine, believe it or not, because I haven't even done anything with my diet. I eat salads and steaks and things like that, so it's really not my diet. But I joined the gym. Gonna try to get this done, and by winter time I'd like to get us in a tournament so you can see the progress of me going through this, and just to let everybody know that's disabled that we can do this no matter what. Your mind is the most powerful thing that God gave you besides free will and life. So use your mind in any situation that you're in. Think about the moment that you're in. Don't think about what shot you missed. Don't think about your opponent acting a fool, throwing rackets. That doesn't concern you. What concerns you is the right here and now, right now, what you're doing right now. Like what I'm going to be doing right now is turning the camera off, and I'm going to haul ass and get all these tennis balls up and run out to my car and roll the window up before it gets drenched. So that's my moment right now, folks. I love you guys, and I appreciate all your support. I do. You're like my family, and there's nothing we can't do together, and that's everything. We're not here to hold each other back. We're here to grow and to learn from each other, and share experiences. Okay? Because I've had people on my channel talking about quitting life, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to be here with me, because God loves you and so do I. You're a beautiful person. You're made in God's image and likeness. God loves you, and I love you. So don't quit on me. I'm doing this for you guys, because we could do this, okay? I may not win that tournament, but I'll tell you what, my opponent will know that he played a good player that's not going to quit. And that's what it's about, my friends. We can't quit no more. We got to do this.